Good day, everybody. Thank you for students. We are so excited to have you on this platform. Thank you for subscribing to Mathematics with Edu Ada. I'm so happy to have you guys on this platform. And I promise, our team promise to always give you the best. I mean, the very best. Thank you. And quickly, please still help us extend, share the videos to people. We appreciate it a lot. We appreciate it so much. We appreciate it so much as we give the best we can to the society. Help us to share this love. Share the love to people far and near. And please, as you show it to your kids, to your children, to your nephews, to your relatives, to your students, to your teachers, kindly all tell them to also subscribe. Subscription is free. And should in case you will need our service, we also tutor children for entrance exams, prepare them for their curriculum, mathematics curriculums in schools, via physical classes or virtual classes. We are always ready to serve you and give the best. We have students who we have produced and they are doing so well. Thank you for being a team member already. You're a team member because we are making things happen in the globe. Thank you so much. Quickly today we'll be doing something for the classes between basic 5 to basic 7. Yeah, basic 5, basic 6, basic 7, even to basic 8. Yes, we'll do this, and that is ordering of fractions. Ordering of fractions. What does that word ordering, what does it mean? Ordering. Ordering. Ordering is just an arrangement. An arrangement that you can predict the order. Yes. So this is the arrangement of data either in ascending, smallest to biggest. That is, they are arranging it either in ascending form or descending form. And the descending means what? From biggest to smallest. So that is descending. Data can be arranged in terms of size, color, or position. For example, the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shows an arrangement of numbers from the smaller ones to bigger ones. That is in ascending order. Example 1. How do we go? To arrange these numbers in ascending order. I won't treat this as example 1. We'll treat the decimal numbers as example 1. Let's treat the fractions as example 1. Place the fractions in ascending and descending order. So we are going to do this. How do we look at this set of fractions? We actually place them in an order of smallest to biggest. 1, then 2, we place also in an order of biggest. We come down, we descend to the smallest. I sure you get that. So if we are to do this, to easily solve the question above, it's good. We calculate the LCM of the fractions, then multiply it by the numerators, which will in turn help us to discover which is bigger or smaller. Now, this is all the story I was saying there. I typed in there. Look at this. Let's write down the fraction. We have 1 upon 2. We have 2 upon 3. We also have 4 upon 3. Then we have 3 upon 2. How do we get this arrangement? How do we know if we have the order, if you are told to make it, arrange it in ascending order? The first thing is you look at the denominators. Watch out for the denominators. Let me include a fraction here. Let me include 1 upon 4. Yes, 1 upon 4. How do we do this? First thing, find out the LCM. Like we're taught addition and subtraction of fractions, but now there's no addition or subtraction between them. All you need to do is locate the LCM. So what's the LCM? The LCM of 2, 3, 3, 2, 4. You can try to get the LCM by doing this method, though it is not necessary. You have 2, you have 3, and you have 4. So how do you go? Now what divides this? 2. 2 into 1. 2 and 3, not possible. You have 3. The LCM approach. 2 and 4, 2. Or we divide again, you still go for 2. 2 and 2, you have 1. 2 and 3, it is 3, because 2 will not divide, there will be a remainder. So you drop the 3. 2 and 2, you have 1. Then what else again? 3 will be the next number. 3 and 1 is just 1. It cannot divide it, so you bring down the 1. 3 and 3, 1. 3 will go in 1. 3 will go in 3 one time. 3 and 1, 1. So what is our LCM? Our LCM can now be equal to 2 times 2 times 3. And what do we have with that? 2 times 2, 4 times 3, we have 12. Since our LCM is 12, let's go back to work. We've gotten the LCM to be 12, so we can get back to work. And how do we go here now? You just go and write the LCM, which is 12. So you look out for the denominators as if you are adding up fractions. You divide. How many 2 will you say in 12? That will be 6. Then you multiply this times 6. So 6 times 1, that is 6. You write it here. You come to the next fraction. 3 in 4. 3 in 12 rather. You have 4. Then here you multiply by 4. And that will give us 4. 2 times 4. That will give us 8. Please write your numbers, write your values under each fraction where they belong. Note them, let them be placed directly under the fraction they belong to. Then you come to this 3 in 12. You're going to be having 4. Then times this numerator, 4 times 4, that is 16. Check this again, 2 in 12, that is 6. Then 6. This 6 times the numerator, which is times 3, that will give us 18. You check this again, 4 in 12, that is 3. This multiply this by 3. What do you have? You also have 3. So now you go. Now look at these numbers, the values, they are corresponding to these fractions. Note that 16 for this fraction, 8 is for 2 over 3, 6 for 1 over 2. Now we have to arrange in ascending order. So let's note that. Let me take this. So if you are writing in ascending, so ascending, so the ascending order. So ascending order can be equal to what? the smallest, from the smallest to the biggest. And what do we have? The least one here is 3. 3 is corresponding to 1 upon 4. 1 upon 4. Have a comma, and followed by what? 1 upon 2. Is that 1 upon 2? Okay, yeah. 1 upon 2. Then followed by 2 upon 3. 2 upon 3 in comma, followed by what? 4 upon 3. And lastly, have 3 upon 2. 3 upon 2. So that is sorted. Then let's quickly write for descending order. Descending order. The descending order. What will descending order be? It will be descending means from the biggest to the smallest. So which value is the biggest here? This. That will be 3 over 2. That's 3 upon 2. A comma. 4 upon 3. Upon 3. Then we have 2 upon 3. This is 3. Permit me, sorry. Then we have 1 upon 2. Then we have 1 upon 4. So just like you have, look at the descending order. If you write it from the right to the left, you will get descending order. That's another approach. So that is our descending order. Now, quickly, let's go to example 2. Are you getting it? I'm sure you are getting it. So we have example 2. Under example 2, we are working with decimal numbers. Decimal numbers. So decimal numbers, you have to be careful with the approach you are using. You have to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Very, very careful. So here, you have to arrange these numbers. Arrange these numbers in ascending order. Ascending order. Ascending order. Let's write out the values. We have 0.01. So we have 0.01. We have 0.5. We have 0.5. We have 0.09. And we have 0.0009. Now, please always note these guys. The more zero you have from the decimal side. Note, if you have first, let me show you this. You have 2.05. This 2 is a whole number. While this 0 and 5, they are decimal numbers. They are decimal numbers. This one is a whole. It is a whole number. This before this 2 for you write a decimal. This one's 0 and 5, they are decimal numbers. So when you have decimal numbers, if the more zeros you have at this end, before any, the more zeros you have here, make the number to be smaller. The more zeros you have there makes your number to be smaller, and you can confirm that by converting it to fraction. Yeah, you convert to fraction. So how do you come about that? How do you come about that? Look at this place. For example, you have 0.01. If you change this to fraction, you have 1 upon 100. How do I arrive at that? I will always tell my students there are two ways you can go about this. You have the 0.01. There are two ways you can go about it. You can do this carriage. There's something I call a carriage method. The carriage method means how many times you move this decimal. I call it a moving method. How many times you move this decimal? 1, 2, and that means 1 upon 100. That shows the two movements indicate these two zeros for 100. Or you consider the place value of the last decimal number. What's the place value of 1 here? It is 100. 100. So automatically it will just be 1 upon 100. So let's try to do something like this to everything, and let's see what we have. So the first one, 0.01 will be 1 upon 100. This one will be 5. How many places is 500? That will be 5 upon 100. And the next one, this one will be 5 upon 10. And this one will be 9 upon 100. The last one will be what? 9 upon, what is the place value? This is tenths, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So that will be 10,000. That's over 1,000 or upon 1,000, like some will call it. So do you get that? So which, of course, they said in ascending order, which one will be the least? This will be the least. It's having a very big denominator compared to this. So our ascending order, what do you have? You're going to be having in ascending order. You have the values should be upon. Okay, so we pick those ones with the largest denominator. You're going to be having this. Let's rewrite it back in decimal form. So you're going to be having the 0 points. How many do we have here? 3 of it. They include the last one. Then you come a comma, followed by you have 0, 0.0, 0.05 or 0.09. So you should have 0.09. Then followed by 0.01. No, don't take that mistake out of there. So you have 0.009. Sorry about that. Followed by out between this. Take note of this. Between this, oh, let me use this. Between this and between this, which is the least? This is the least. So you have So then between this and this, which is the least, you have 0. Oh, let me use my formal pen. So you have a 0.01, and you have 0.05, 0.09, then you have 0.5. 0.5 is just half. So that is the arrangement in ascending order. This is the biggest of them. Then followed by this. Then we have this. Then we have this. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. We deeply honor and appreciate you. Thank you for your subscription. So I will still plead with you that you subscribe to our channels. As you watch, download the videos, subscribe and share our channel handle, and let others benefit from this. You can reach us for both physical and online classes, for tutoring, for consultation, for observations or recommendations, anything you want to tell us. Most importantly, for business, you can take this digits 081 64 86 94 70. Reach us by call, reach us via WhatsApp, reach us via Telegram on this digit. You can equally reach us on 070 34 5 7 8 9. Thank you for your time. We see again in the next class.